What's going on, everybody? I'm Shy. This is the Dollar Tree, and we are back. You can follow me on Instagram at I'm Leo Com. All right. Appreciate everybody for subscribing to the channel. Shout out to our new subscribers. Thank you, everybody, for liking the video. If you haven't already, please take 1 second to punch that like button, break the thumb on that thing. All right. Now, if you have been following along, I have been breaking down the 5 facts why $100,000 salary a year. If you make $100,000 a year, it is minimum wage. 5 facts why. All right. So it started out with Bitcoin millennial investing 100K minimum wage. 5 facts why. And then I started the series breaking down from that point on 5 through 1, my 5 points in depth. All right. I broke those videos down in depth. So 100K is minimum wage. Your taxes are going up. Excuse me. That was number 5. Then number 4, 30 years old living at home. Changed my mind. Okay, minimum wage should be 100K. That was the 4th video. Cost of living. And then we have it costs a lot of money to die. All right, life and health insurance. How affordable is health insurance? That was number 3. Raising minimum wage to 100K. And then finally, which was the previous video, which was about a week ago, the minimum wage to retire wealthy, $100,000 salary, which is the precursor to this video. The main point, yes, if you want to build wealth and retire rich, I firmly believe you have to make at least $100,000. And the 5 facts that I've broken down, the basic necessities for living a decent life and being able to invest to build up to that wealth and riches, is why I feel as though it's $100,000 for minimum wage. Now, we go into this final video. Oh, don't forget, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, right? Now, in this video, I'm going to use a few articles as a backdrop as to why I feel this way. Now, number 1. What is number 1? You already know what number 1 is. My favorite and the one that I've been waiting the longest to get to, which is investing, which is the most important part of the 5 facts why. Now, if you've been following along in the previous 4 videos, we came out to a total cost of what we will be spending on taxes, cost of living, life and health insurance, and preparing for retirement. We calculated everything in all of those videos. We broke it down to the best of our ability, and we came up to this point, which is a total of $72,464. All right, so $72,464 covers the 4 facts out of our 5 facts. And in this video, we're going to break down investing. To make a key point to help my argument as to why I feel $100,000 is a bare minimum, is the minimum wage if you want to even consider retiring realistically based on these articles. So let's go ahead and read the first title. Yahoo Finance survey, all right? 69% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings. Now, if you look at the date on this article, okay, this article was from December 16th, 2019. December 16th, 2019, which means what? This was before the situation. This was before the lockdown, meaning people had less than $1,000 and couldn't leave their house or was locked down for more than 2 months. And for the most part, it's pretty much still locked down today. I know some people are still going back to work, but listen, this is very serious. So I'm not going to get too deep into this article, okay? But this article states this key point that I want to point out. There's a growing percentage of people with little to no savings. In 2019, 69% of respondents said they have less than $1,000 in savings in the savings account, compared with 58% in 2008. Okay, this is an indication that this may possibly be going up. Now, due to the recent situation, people may have realized that is not a good position to be in. So they have pivoted, probably, maybe some people, maybe not. You know, the government's giving out that extra $600, so they probably feel like, I could, no big deal. I got an extra $600. I could save a little bit more and I have that extra $600, even though things primarily in most states still haven't opened up, or as of the making of this video, just started opening up. So they might go right back to spending all of that money. So that's one key point I wanted to point out in this video, okay? Now, here's another one, a link that says nearly 70% of Americans have less than $1,000 in a savings account. Key findings, almost half core respondents, 45% said they have zero in a savings account. Another 24% say they have less than $1,000. This is a serious problem, okay? And I'm not pointing this out to bash anyone, reprimand anyone for their decision making financially. You know, we've all made bad financial decisions. I have made terrible financial decisions. You know, and people who are more successful than I am, or who are in a better position than I am, which is a better way to say it, will also say that you know, I'm still making poor financial decisions. Moving on, I say this because you don't want to be in that situation at all, especially in the event that a quote-unquote black swan event or pandemic or situation happens again. All right, you don't want to be in a situation, okay? The number one thing correspondents said they need to save more money was higher salary. About 38% said having a bigger paycheck would help them save more, while 18% said lowering their debt would make it easier to set aside cash. Now, this is the sole purpose of me doing this series and bringing up the point of view of $100,000 in minimum wage. You can live comfortably. You can live a decent, respectable lifestyle while planning for retirement, investing to increase your early retirement odds, as well as covering your cost of living, living a very minimalist yet comfortable lifestyle, your life and health insurance, and number one, all right? Number one, which would be your taxes. The second article that I wanted to point out, 64% of Americans aren't prepared for retirement and 48% don't care. This is another Yahoo Finance article. Now, my question to the people watching this video would be, are you one of those people? And if so, no big deal. Everybody has what it is that they prefer to do with their life. You know, some people are at different stages of their life. It doesn't matter age. People have stages and phases. What I'm asking you is this. Do you want to be caught in a situation in your elderly years like what just recently happened this year, without savings, no retirement in sight, and pretty much no jobs available, and a lot of jobs still yet to be going away? Because believe me, once that threshold is up for the money that was gifted to the corporations based in this last stimulus package, by October, November, there will be more layoffs. I am almost 100% certain. The only uncertainty there is 0.05%. Okay, if I'm wrong, that's a good thing. So 64% of Americans aren't prepared for retirement and 48% don't care. Listen, I understand, especially now with everything going on, it's very difficult to find a job, save money, and prepare. And there are a lot of people whose businesses have been destroyed during this entire situation. Now, the top reason respondents said they weren't saving more was because they were living paycheck to paycheck. Nearly 33% said this obstacle was keeping them from saving, and about 20% said a high cost of living prevented them from saving more. Now, what was number four on my top 5, right? Cost of living. That's my point. Lastly, the most common place where those with savings put their cash is in a savings account. Although 33% of respondents said they take advantage of a savings account to store their cash, 29% said they don't have any savings. This is a serious problem, and this is why I said coming into this world, becoming an adult, going to college, you need to try and stay out of debt. College is promoted as this all-time great thing. And although college can be beneficial to a point when you know what it is that you actually want to do and that there is plenty jobs available, then college makes the most sense. But just going to college to get a degree in something and putting yourself in debt, not understanding what it is you want to do, that's how you create these situations where you can't build up to make enough money. You fall in limbo, and it's difficult for you to make the $100,000 to start preparing for your retirement. Now, I want to go over this chart. How much money do Americans have saved for retirement? Look at this chart. 45%, zero. 18%, less than 100,000. 12%, 100 to 49,000. 7%, 50 to 100,000. 12%, 100,000 to 500,000. And 3%, 3.9%, 500,000 plus. Also, here's another chart. Which of the following is the main reason you don't have any retirement savings? I don't make enough money, which is why I said $100,000. I'm struggling to pay bills, which is why I said $100,000. I won't need retirement savings. My job doesn't offer a plan. I'm prioritizing paying down debt. I use money for an emergency. I'm willing to bet that there's a percentage of people out here who literally just say, my retirement is death. And with Social Security possibly being depleted, that's becoming more and more of a reality for a lot of people. Here's another chart that they have up here that I want to go over. Ages 18 to 24, 41%, zero savings. 25 to 34, 50%. Listen, 35 to 44, 40%, zero. This is crazy. Look at it. Ages 45 to 54, 53% of them have zero savings. That's crazy. That's crazy. Only, look at these numbers. If you go up to $5,000 to $10,000, there is no percentage over 10 percentage points. There's none of these ages have more than 10% in percentage points and in savings of $5,000 to $10,000. This is crazy. This is now what's the cause of this? I guess that's another video as well. What is the cause of people not being able to save the money? Is it truly lack of financial knowledge? Is it lack of opportunity? Listen, if we look at the situation, like I stated, opportunity because of this situation have been swept under from a lot of people who are already in extreme precarious situations. Finally, let's get to the numbers. After the $72,464, we're left with $27,536. I think 60% of that you should invest responsibly. You should go with what is the basics for a standard retirement. Now, that doesn't mean you stick with that. You should always be following economics and look for ways to advance and even create better money making and money building opportunities for your investments going forward. Now, then a video that I want to do, a video that may even be coming up next, is what does the millennial and the Gen Z, what do they do for retirement 2020 going forward with cryptocurrency and Grayscale and a lot of these other financial asset managers, retirement managers? What's next? So I want to get to that in the next video, and I want to use myself, or maybe even an article as a backdrop, and then the video after that, I also want to discuss cryptocurrencies. I have cryptocurrencies for retirement, great opportunities, DeFi cryptos, as well as restructuring my portfolio to better suit and invest more toward these cryptocurrencies that have a better potential return over the next 5 to 10 years. Appreciate everybody for watching. Please like the video. Thank you, much appreciated. Hope we can deliver more and better information, more of a structure like this than me just standing in front of the camera. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks again, everybody, for watching the last video and the new subscribers. I'm Shad. This is the Dollar Tree, and I will catch you in the next video.